Should I avoid dairy if I want to lose weight? Here's the truth. In this video, we're gonna go through the pros and cons of having dairy in your diet. And then we'll cover the best dairy for weight loss. And last, we'll dive into how dairy fits into the Code Red lifestyle. All right, here we go. Pros and cons of dairy. The pros. Yeah, dairy is a good source of fat. And why is this a good thing? Because fat is a good thing. Fat helps you feel full, satiated. It helps give you energy. It's gonna help you sleep better. It's gonna help regulate hormones. It's gonna help your hair and nails grow. We believe that 60% of your diet needs to come from fat. So consuming dairy, yeah, it can help get that fat percentage up. But there is a dirty little secret when it comes to calcium. And we've been led to believe, I like to say brainwashed. I know that sounds a little dramatic, but I like to say brainwashed. We've been brainwashed to believe that we need a lot of calcium, but you don't need an overproduction of calcium in your body. Yes, you need calcium because it is a vital mineral, just like magnesium, potassium, and sodium. But you don't need an overproduction of it. I mean, look, glaucoma, too much calcium. Kidney stones, too much calcium. There can be problems in your body when you have too much calcium. And a lot of people believe that, well, I need calcium, so I gotta drink my milk. But you can actually get more calcium in broccoli than you can a glass of milk. And did you know that drinking milk will actually cause you to leach calcium from your bones? It's a dirty secret, but I tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. We're the only species that drinks milk after we've been weaned. And we're the only species that drinks milk of another species. We no longer produce the enzyme, lactase, to break down lactose after the age of 5. We were never meant to continue drinking milk after we've been weaned. No other species does this but us, and it's simply not good for us. 66% of this country, 2/3 of Americans, they can't metabolize lactose. They're lactose intolerant. They have adverse reactions to it. You know, you ever feel kind of crappy when you eat some cheese or you drink a glass of milk? Well, yeah, that's your body saying, knock it off. I don't need this from you. At the time of this recording, I've had over 44,000 people come through my program. So yeah, I've been around for a while. I've seen what works, I've seen what doesn't. And I've never actually watched anybody hit goal weight while still consuming dairy. It eventually is something that we cut out of our diets. So let's say you want to cut dairy out of your diet, you have coffee. I am a coffee addict. I have always been transparent about this. I love my coffee. Well, I don't love the heavy cream too much. It doesn't set well with me, right? That's why I use Nut Pods. So Nut Pods is a non-dairy creamer, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 10 calories per tablespoon. It's really, really good. This happens to be cinnamon swirl that I'm showing you right now, but they make all kinds of flavors. Some of them are seasonal, some of them are full-time. And you can get a discount by using the code Red. I'll link it up below. But try out Nut Pods. Really great company with a great product. So you can still have your coffee or your tea, or if you need to cook with dairy, but not have the adverse reactions from dairy. So what is the purpose of milk? To fatten up babies. To fatten up baby calves or to fatten up human babies, but once you reach that developmental point, you don't need it anymore. On the Code Red lifestyle, I do let you have a small amount of heavy cream in your coffee simply because you can't take everything away from everybody all the time. And I noticed that people still can navigate the Code Red lifestyle. They can still have good health. They can still lose weight for the most part by having a small amount of heavy cream in their coffee. But the other dairy, the cheese, the milk, some of the other dairies, yeah, I have you cut it out. So basically, dairy for the most part doesn't fit into the Code Red lifestyle. And a lot of people come to me and they'll say, I don't think I can give up my cheese. Well, give up your cheese or ask for the seatbelt extender on the plane. You can't have it both ways. How bad do you want it? How sick of being fat are you? If you're sick of it enough and you trust me enough, then you'll try it my way. You'll take yourself off dairy. You'll follow my rules. You'll follow my food lists. And you'll get healthier and heal your body. So before we go any further, I want to hear from you. Comment below and tell me, what are your favorite dairy alternatives? The great thing about America And the great thing about capitalism is the market will deliver what the people want, right? So the market has delivered a lot of dairy alternatives. There are a lot of great ones out there, and I would love to hear what your favorite one is. So comment below, hey, you know what? Maybe you'll list a product that I've never heard before. So I would love to hear what you are using. Now, you will notice when you do get into the challenge that you'll have a list of things to eat and a list of things to avoid. And on the side of list of things to eat, you're gonna see cream cheese and cottage cheese. And I get the question all the time, Cristy, I don't get it. You're taking out hard cheese, but you're allowing us to have this cream cheese and cottage cheese. It's because over the 26 years I've been in this industry and the tens of thousands of people I've had come through my program, I have not seen cream cheese and cottage cheese be problematic for people when it comes to digestive issues, inflammation, and slowing down their weight loss. I just haven't seen it be a problem. And they're usually using a very small amount. Not a lot of people really want to overeat on cottage cheese. Ugh. Personally, I can't stand it. I don't know how you people eat cottage cheese, but whatever. And cream cheese, people just don't want a whole lot of it. So it kind of self-regulates, and I haven't seen it be a problem. I have watched people, like on the keto lifestyle, just cheese it up. Cheese on everything. And like, they're just handfuls of cheese. And that's what I see happen when I let you have the cheddar cheese, the crumbles, or the mozzarella crumbles. And you just got freaking cheese coming out your ears. And it's a mess. And it's very calorie dense. And you'll stop your weight loss like that. Cream cheese, cottage cheese, I just haven't seen that happen. The thing you need to remember about cheese is it's very calorie dense. 1 ounce of cheese is 110 calories. And I don't know about you, but I don't get a whole lot. Look, I ain't 20 anymore, I'm 45. I don't get to eat a lot of calories anymore. Like the older you get, the less you usually get to eat. And 110 calories is a lot of calories in my world. When you go to the refrigerator and you slice off a slice of cheese, you can slice off 5 slices while the refrigerator door is open. And then you've just packed on over 500 calories in cheese, and you're just sitting there just cheese, and you're just excited and you're happy, and you've just done massive damage to your diet just from cheese. You don't even know it. It adds up quick, it's insidious, and it's dangerous. Listen, when you get to maintenance, which my maintenance program is absolutely incredible, I will help you navigate certain foods that you might want to add back in. It's not prison. I want you to be able to do this lifestyle for the rest of your life. But during weight loss, I am going to have you eliminate some things. And this is one of the many things that you'll learn during the 10-pound takedown challenge. I'm going to come to you live every day. I'm going to teach you. You're going to learn, but you're also going to unlearn what you have been brainwashed to believe. So click the link below, and I'll see you in the next video.